Hello everyone, my name is Pilk Milk and today I'm going to be showcasing how to use glue. Specifically MPS glue, which is, just a lot of jargon that just means like special like figure glue that a bunch of people use. And while a lot of people on YouTube use mainly KIKI glue, I use this one just because it was cheaper on Amazon. I have links for this on the website, and hopefully if I don't forget, I will also have links on this video for you to find this stuff. Now, previously I showcased how to use sticky tack and a wet paper towel. Today I'm going to be using, again, the MSP glue, which is the most effective way to fix loose figures. Now, the reason I say this, and I'm unfortunately not going to be showcasing it all that much, is because... Oh, damn, it's stuck. Now, the reason that I'm not going to be showcasing it all that hard is because I did already post a YouTube short. Give me this. I already posted a YouTube short of this exact Saitama being glued up to stiffen this arm. I guess in this case, the left arm, which is that one. The left arm. Now, while I unloosen my crappy MSP glue with my surgery kit, yep, I'm going to be showing you how to use glue, which is pretty funny to say. Now, when it comes to this item specifically, it's really loose when it comes to this little like arm shoulder piece right about like in there. Now, just so you don't get too confused, I'm gonna just be using the elbow piece right here, because this one isn't this weird like double ball joint peg that's over here in the shoulder. So yeah, just to showcase to you how to use the glue. Depending how stiff you want this figure to become, you add more glue. If you don't want it to become too stiff, you use less. Now, as you can see, I used a bit too much on accident. But yeah, now I just shot whatever amount of glue for this video for, whatever. The next thing you should be doing is moving the peg or whatever piece in question that's loose. Now, the reason you move it is so all the glue can seep into every crack and crevice to stiffen up. Now, if you watched the previous video, the YouTube short video, you already know that I've used glue for the exact shoulder piece I didn't want to show on this video, which is this. Maybe you can see it kind of flaking. Yeah, you can kind of see it flaking right here. This, I already applied the exact same glue in that piece, and yeah, I had to wait like a day because I forgot that that I did something to this figure. But point being is that you wait a bit. Depends how long whatever glue you use for how long. For this one specifically, since the day that I filmed that video, it was really hot. It took about like 3 hours for it to maybe stiffen up. But like I mentioned, I forgot. It took a whole day. But it usually does take a bit of a while for any glue. I've also seen people who have some sort of solution to hasten how quickly the glue dries, but I don't know, nor do I care. I just applied the glue, waited a few hours or even just a few minutes, and it stiffens up. Like right now, it's already getting a bit sticky, which is great. Now, previously on the video, you saw that it was really easy to move this arm, and as you can tell today, which is the 25th of March 2026, this thing got really stiff very quick, which is exactly what I want. The Saitama figure was very loose up in here. That's why I added the glue right there in this armpit area, and it's a lot better now, which is exactly it. Now, when it comes to what glue is better, I don't even think it matters. I guess you can even use Elmer's glue simply because it's not as harsh as crazy glue. Since crazy glue would 100% just stiffen everything, doesn't matter, it's an actual glue. But if you use something kind of softer like this glue specifically, or KIKI glue, or like I mentioned, Elmer's glue, it will stiffen up to the point that it's not too rock hard. Like if you're not using epoxy glue or anything like to glue like actual, I guess, metal, wood pieces or even heavier pieces. having something this light can just fix something very quickly. As you can tell for this figure, it worked wonders. But yeah, that's pretty much this fix. Would I put using glue over all these other fixes? Not really. I guess, again, similar to how the sticky tack is a bit better when it comes to looser pieces that, you know, just need a little bit more stick. I'd still recommend using the glue when it comes to more awkward locations. Like, again, if it's kind of hard for you to open this hinge joint, using sticky tack or even the wet paper towel becomes impossible to do, since you kind of do need the socket and the peg to be available to you, so you can add a thin layer of sticky tack or just a tiny piece of wet paper towel. In this case, the glue will work perfectly, since similar to water, it's going to seep through every crack and crevice, allowing it to reach exactly where these two would have been, but in a figure that's already, you know, not coming off when it comes to these more difficult pieces. As you can see right now, it has that little crack, that little slit right there that you can just add glue in the middle of. And after that while it takes, that randomized amount of time it takes for it to stiffen up, it's already in there, and you never have to dislodge this piece, which is already perfect. Again, the reason that I recommend you to not dislodge an already like stiff piece is simply because, depending what type of figure it is, it could just lead to a different issue. For Revoltech specifically, Revoltech kind of sucks when it comes to QC issues, and it's kind of one of those things where you take what you can get. For Revoltech, these knees for right legs, so most likely this one, are usually always messed up. So the fact that this Saitama has a stiff enough leg that it's not coming off is already like a miracle in this case. But yeah, that's how you use the glue. You should use the glue for any awkward or hard to reach areas on your figure. Like I mentioned, the little weird ball joint up here, the elbow piece right here that makes it hard for you to add a paper towel or even sticky tack to. And yeah, that's how you fix it. Hopefully this newer revamped version of this tutorial helps a lot. But yeah, thank you for watching.